Good day, everyone. It's me. I'm back live. I hope you're doing well. I have an exciting series this week. It is something that is so me, so what I talk about almost every day. And of course, it has a little something to do with the Knicks. I promise y'all, this will be the last week I talk about the Knicks. All right, y'all. So let's get going with the show. So I could tell y'all about this wonderful sociologist term that captures the phenomenon that is the New York Knicks. All right, here we go. All right. Welcome. Welcome to Morning Sip with Rev Melissa. I am Rev Melissa. SIP stands for Spirit in Practice, where we practice because practice makes progress. I can almost hear you saying that with me. Practice makes progress. Yes, it does. So I hope everyone is doing well. I am. I'm still in my Knicks glow. And so I haven't been on live in a couple of days, mainly because of all the things happening with the Knicks. So I went to the parade on Thursday with Marco, the number one Knicks fan on the planet, and my girls. And we had a ball. We had a ball. I don't know what they cover on the news about it, but people tell me like all this negative stuff that happened at the parade. I experienced none of that. I saw none of that. I experienced just such the essence of joy, which is what I want to talk about today. But in the term of sociology, the sociology of the Knicks winning is what I want to talk about today. So, first, before I get into all of that, I want to say happy birthday to my husband, Marco Nobles, the number one Knicks fan on the planet. Today is his birthday. So, join me in wishing him the happiest birthday blessings, all things good and ever expanding good, unfolding in his life with grace and ease today, tomorrow, and forevermore. So happy birthday, Marco. Love you. Secondly, I want to share that the Knicks phenomenon. Now, if you've been sleeping under a rock, you don't know that the Knicks won the NBA championship after waiting for 53 years. They have been trying, attempting all the things for 53 years. And this year, in 2026, they won the NBA championship. And New York City and beyond has been on fire. And the cherry on the top was the parade. Estimates are around 2.5 million people were at the parade, which does not count the people, the hundreds of thousands of people who could not get into the parade. There were so many people. We got there about 6 o'clock in the morning. We caught the first Metro North train out of here to New York. And that was at 5:15. And we got downtown to the City Hall area about 6 o'clock. And it was already crazy with people. I mean, thousands and thousands and thousands of people. And somehow we navigated like through this secret entrance that wasn't a secret, but most people didn't know about it. And we got a really good spot on the parade route on Broadway. And it was just so much fun. It was so interesting because there's a whole science to like a parade, right? Being a spectator at a parade. There's a whole science to it. So people who are in the know come prepared. So imagine we're on one side of the street, and then we're on one side standing on a sidewalk. Then there is the street where the parade will go through. And then on the other side, there's another sidewalk that has another thousands and thousands of people waiting for the parade to start. We're talking 6 o'clock in the morning. The parade didn't start until 10 o'clock. It didn't pass through us until, I don't know, maybe 10:30, closer to 11, maybe, because we were like in the middle of the parade route. So we're waiting for hours. And what did we do? It was so much fun. People bought toilet paper and they were throwing toilet paper across to one another. People had blow up basketballs and they were throwing the basketball back and forth. People were hanging out of windows at the buildings, throwing things to each other. It was chaotic, but it was fun, and it passed the time for sure. And then you're just like talking to people. Everyone is happy. Everyone is friendly. There were some people who passed out in our little area where we were. I say little area. In the area where we were, you like stake your claim and you don't move, like you stay there. And 4 people on separate occasions in about a 2-hour period of time passed out, just passed out. All men, which I thought was also interesting, different ages, but passed out. Now, some people were drunk or high. Maybe they weren't hydrated. And just from standing in such close quarters with all of these people, maybe it was too much for their system and they were out. But recovered, most of them stayed after they, came to. One person, the police made leave. That was the only person out of our little area where we were. I keep saying little area, our area where we were, where the police actually told the person they had to get checked out. So it was something. It was something. And when the parade happened, when they started, the route and passing through, we just went crazy. It was so loud. I've never in my life experienced the height of such light in my life. You have to experience it to know exactly what I'm speaking about. And so I've been watching clips of Knicks coverage, especially of the parade, because even though I was there, I missed a lot of it, right? I missed a lot of it, although I was there, and we had a really good point of view of the parade. And, we saw the players go by, we saw the mayor go by, and it was the highlight. One of the highlights for me was seeing Patrick Ewing. Patrick Ewing is the ultimate Knick, right? So he was in a car and a convertible, and I'm telling you, just like sunlight was just beaming from him. He was so happy. I got a really, really good picture of him that I'll share. And it was just so awesome. It was just so awesome. So yesterday, I was watching the mayor's speech about the Knicks and the Knicks winning and what it means to New York City in particular. It was an amazing speech. And Then I saw he was being interviewed by, I wrote it down, Futuro Media. So a Latina woman was interviewing him, and she said to him that what we experienced in New York with the Knicks winning the championship is something that happens when people are filled with joy as a social movement moment. So the Knicks winning the championship is under the category of being a social movement moment. Can you imagine a social movement moment? And there is a sociological term for this that I just heard for the first time. So let me know if you've heard of this term, collective effervescence. Collective effervescence, right? So the mayor never heard of this when the interviewer said this to him, but this is what it means. And this is exactly what it was at the parade. So this term was coined by Emil Durkheim, and he was one of the founding fathers of modern sociology. It is a sociological concept coined by Emil Durkheim. It's an electric feeling of energy, harmony, and connection that occurs when a group of people come together to engage in a shared purpose of ritual, creating an emotional experience that transcends the individual. Oh my goodness. Does that not capture it 100%? It was a electrifying feeling. It was, you didn't have to get high on drugs, which many people were doing. You could just get high on the whole feeling tone. The feeling tone was such joy. It was such joy. And it was this energy of harmony and connection. We were connected through the Knicks winning the championship. It connected us, right? And not just in New York, across the country, it connected people. Well, maybe not the folks in San Antonio. Maybe not the Spurs. It might not have connected the Spurs fans, but everybody else, y'all, it connected, right? And all of those millions of people, not an exaggeration, millions of people came together to engage in a shared purpose. The shared purpose was to celebrate, right? To celebrate this win, to celebrate the Knicks. And not just the current Knicks that won the championships, but all the Knicks from the past, to celebrate them all. And the mayor did an excellent job of that in his speech. If you haven't seen Mayor Mamdani's speech at the parade, you want to check it out. You want to check it out. The parade was a ritual. Parades are rituals, right? And it created an emotional experience that transcended the individual. It transcended me. It transcended Marco, who's the number one fan on the planet. It transcended my girls, who were just so happy to have this experience. And for us to have this experience as a family, extraordinary. But it transcended all of that into the collective, right? And so it's called the collective effervescence. So think about that, because I've really been sitting with this and that feeling tone of joy. And what would it be like in a world where there was more of that, and where more of that was highlighted? Because I believe it happens more often than we think, but it doesn't get highlighted. It's not breaking news, right? It's not breaking news. But I believe that it is happening. it is happening, and that we can plug into it more and more collectively, wherever we may be. Why can't there be collective effervescence at the DMV? Why can't there be collective effervescence when we go to vote? Why can't there be collective effervescence in the supermarket? Where one or more are gathered, collective effervescence is a possibility if we would just tap into and connect with one another. So I'm on a mission, y'all. I'm on a mission about spreading the joy news about the power, the electrifying power we have to be more connected with each other in love and in joy. Yes. Yes, y'all. Yes. So let me check in with y'all. See how this is landing for you all. Good day. Good day, Linda. It's good to see you. And thank you, Linda, for jumping on my live on Friday when I was walking 19 miles for Juneteenth, wind up walking 20 miles. And it was amazing. And I did a live since I couldn't get the show live due to connectivity issues in the area we were in. And Linda was there for the live. So I appreciate you, Linda. Good day, Fee. Hey, girl. We had a good time on Sunday at service. I'll share about that in a little bit. Yes, say cool. This was not the time not to be in New York. Let me tell you, it was not the time not to be in New York. So yeah, you missed it, but check it out on YouTube. There's so much coverage. Fee says, collective effervescence sounds so beautiful, rolling off my tongue. I also resonate with social movement. Can you restate that phrase, please? I shall, Fee. I shall. And Fee also says, connection is her love language. Yes. Linda said, it was a fun flash of energy talking about the live. I was on for less than 2 minutes, y'all. But it was fun and it was a flash of energy for sure. So let me share collective effervescence again, a sociological concept coined by Emil Durkheim. It's an electric feeling of energy, harmony, and connection that occurs when a group of people come together to engage in a shared purpose or ritual, creating an emotional experience that transcends the individual. That is collective effervescence. And the other thing that I love about this is that we need each other, that we need each other to create this phenomenon of effervescence, of collective effervescence. So it's contagious. It is definitely something that you can catch. Oh my goodness, because millions of people caught it with the New York Knicks winning the championship. So I am wearing my husband's birthday present that I got for him. So it is the official New York Knicks championship hat. And I also, let me see if y'all can see it. Yes, so I got I got MVP with Jalen Brunson's signature, his number 11, and MVP. So I got that added to the hat. It didn't come with the hat. I got those features added to the hat to make it unique to Marco. And I know a couple other people probably done the same thing, but not everybody, y'all. Not everybody. So yes, this is the New York Knicks championship hat, and it is fabulous. Gold and black, and it's fabulous. So that's what we're going to talk about this week, because I got more to say. I got more to say about collective effervescence. Thank you, Fee. The hat is fire. Yes, girl. I am a good wifey. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Now say cool. You think I wasn't gonna let him have this hat at the parade? Yes, I gave him this hat for the parade. So he got it before his birthday. So he could wear it at the parade. And we all had on our NBA championship t-shirts. Yes. So we were ready. We were ready. It is fabulous. Yes, V. Thank you, girl. All right. So that's what we're going to talk about this week, collective effervescence. But now it's time for some joy news. So let's get into some joy news. So what I would like to share is, again, shout out to Marco Nobles, the #1 Knicks fan on the planet. Today is his birthday. Tomorrow is Sekou Wright's birthday. So these Cancer men, right, Fee? Mm-hmm. And Fee and I are Libra. So 2 Libras with 2 Cancer men is a really interesting dynamic. Let's just say that. So happy birthday. Tomorrow is Wednesday, which means that we do our spiritual living book study. The book is Manifesting the Practical, Simple Guide to Creating the Life You Want by Chris Ferraro. You can join us. We are up to part 3. So we completed reading part 2. Let me put it that way. So if you're reading the book, join us tonight. Not tonight, tomorrow night. Yes, tomorrow night is Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. You can go to rocklandcsl.org for the Zoom link, or you can press that, you can take a picture of that QR code. All right? All right. What else do I want to share? Oh, y'all, let me see if I could put this up. Let me see if I can get this up. So I'll share this first. Meditation with the full moon is happening tomorrow because tomorrow is National Joy Day. How fabulous is that? Tomorrow is National Joy Day, and we are celebrating with our full moon meditation. And because it's National Joy Day, I'm doing something I have never done before. I will be doing meditation with the full moon twice tomorrow. We will do meditation with the full moon at 10:30 a.m. live, and we will do it at 8:30 p.m. as a replay. So tune in live if you want the live experience, 10:30 a.m. If you missed that, you can check it out again at 8:30 with the replay. So it's going to be about this, y'all. It's going to be about collective effervescence and how we can plug into that more and more by being it. Yes? So National Joy Day is tomorrow. On your birthday, say cool. Isn't that awesome? Lastly, I want to share, if I could get this up, add to stage. Let's add to stage. Okay. Let's see if it will look correctly. Let's see. You'll just give me a minute to see if I could get this going right. Okay. So I will be doing a talk back after the play. Is August Wilson's Joel Turner's Come and Gone, starring Taraji Henson and Cedric the Entertainer, directed by Debbie Allen. I will be doing a talk back after the performance on July 1st. I will be moderating a conversation with members of the cast about the power of Black joy. The power of Black joy, y'all. I am so excited for this. I am so excited for this. So July 1st at the theater, I will be moderating a conversation with members of the cast and the audience about the power of Black joy. I'm really honored that they reached out to me to ask me to do this moderation. Yes, yes, girl. Yes, 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 yes. So I don't know if it's going to be filmed or not. I'll get the details as we approach it. But I'm taking Marco to see the play for his birthday tomorrow. So we'll be celebrating his birthday tomorrow with that Broadway show, Joe Turner's Come and Gone. And I've seen it in the past. It's being they're doing it again. But I don't remember it. I saw it years and years ago, so I don't remember it. So it's going to be cool to see it again from the lens of knowing that I'm going to be moderating a conversation next week about the power of Black joy. I see you, Fee King. She said, isn't your photographer filling for your part? I'm going to ask them if I could bring somebody, because we're going to see the play tomorrow. So I'm not going to see it again next week. I'll be there afterwards. Anyway, I'm going to see what I could work out, Fee King. I'm going to see what I could work out, because I do need my photographer, girl. Yes, I do need you. All right, y'all. So I guess that's it. You'll see how excited I am. I'm all about the effervescence, all about the effervescence. And I feel that Morning Sip is part of that energy of the collective effervescence. I do deeply. So I will see you all tomorrow. Let me check in one more time before I go. Let's see. My screen keeps getting stuck. Fee said, our life is interesting for sure. Love my Cancer man. Yes, it is. Yes, it is interesting. Yes, Sekou, tomorrow is National Joy Day on your birthday. Yes, yes, yes. And you will see me live tomorrow for meditation with the full moon. Yes, 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 yes. All right, y'all. So your social media photography needs that content for your channel. Yes, Fee. I'm going to talk to them. I'm going to talk to them, girl. Don't worry. I'm going to talk to them. All right, y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. for meditation with the full moon. Bring something to write with and on. I will guide you through the full process of our spiritual practice with the energy of the full moon. That's coming. The full moon is coming on Monday, but this is going to prepare you for it, okay? So peace and blessings, everybody. Peace and justice. We are living life in joy and collective effervescence, connected to our yes.